Hi friends, this is NMK Vijay and welcome to my YouTube channel Forex Affairs for analyzing the major currency pairs as well as gold, silver, copper, crude, US30, Bitcoin using Elliott Wave theory. So before we get into this analysis, this is my disclaimer. Read carefully each and every line what I have written. And finally, I am not responsible for any losses if you took the trade according to my trade plans explaining here. So let's move on to, and I need to show our watch list regularly what we are doing. And last time I didn't cover the copper, so sorry for that. Who following for me from the long time, but every week I'm missing one pair because of hurry, and I need to shut down within the 1 hour. So like that. So what I did here now is I just had a copy in front of my system also. Apart from this screenshot, so I will tick down one by one. So from this week I won't do that mistake, the previous mistake. I forgot to do that analysis. So let's move on to first of all the DXY. So it's in consolidation, that's it. Simply we have to do the consolidation. We have to allow for that structure to break. So for what I feel is 1 2 3 4 and 5 what I expected the previous, but it could be ABC is ABC is a B and C, so that this could be the corrective pattern also if we do it in that 1 hour chart. So later onwards this could be the, see, this format. It's either we can see this, it can be 5 ways also, or it can be 3 ways also. So that means we can the possibility is it could be a 3-way structure also, or it could be a 5-way structure also. So now according to that we have a two views here. If it is a 3-way structure, then it could be a triangle also, but last week also I said it is not yet broken this low. So until it breaks, this could be considered as a three-way structure also for the triangle. So it could be A, B, C. So what we are expecting here is for the D. The last week I have explained, but in this also it seems like the 5-way structure here. It is not yet the completed the 3-way structure. 1 second. Yeah, here it looks like again the 5-way structure. So if this is the 5-way structure, we are on the corrective pattern, and it looks like here the triangle. So A, B, C, D here. So the A, B, C, D, E. So then this will become here. Yeah, this will become A, B, and C. The intermediate B wave is a triangle. Later onwards, A, B, C is completed. So as of now, if you need to go by, you have to place the stop. See, I'm talking about that only for that shorter term traders, because this is a 5-way structure and this is a 3-way structure. So I need one 5-way structure here. So if it did like this, making this as a stop loss, the risk reward will be more. I did the same thing in Euro USD. I shorted that. So now it could be a B, C. So if it did like this, this could be a D. And then I need this kind of 3-way structures here for the E wave. So either that could be very small also, and we are looking for here, and it may or may not. It will come or it may not, right? So this is my first possibility. So what will be the second possibility? Because it didn't break the high and it didn't break the low also. So in that possibility here, it's already made a 3-way structure, and here also it did a 3-way structure. So for me, it's maybe, see, these are all the possibilities only I'm talking about here. So either it could be A, B, and one more C. After that, we are looking for the triangle. If we took this as a bisection from here and making this as a stop loss, it will do 5-way structure like this. It will hit your stop loss, and it will, if you place the stop loss here also, it will hit your stop loss, and then again it can shoot from here. So then what is that a pattern means? This could be the A, B, C, right? It may be or it could be something, because it is not yet broken this low, so we can't make it this as a, as I said, right, it we can't make it this as a ABC as a running flat. But lot of people are doing the mistake here. If it did like this, so it could be anything else, but I won't allow to market this as a ABC. Either it has to break this low, or either it has to break this high. Otherwise, what I'm looking here is it can break again this high. Later onwards, the 5-way structure can happen here to break this low. So then this will become a regular flat correction. So this 5-way structure is A. So this bigger is the B, and C 5-way structure has to happen here. So lot of possibilities, but I need a breakout. Either it could be a flat correction, or it could be in either the triangle what I have explained, or else if it is coming to the downside. Right now I don't have any idea about this. If it comes like this, if it straight away, if it comes like this, I don't have any idea, but we need to look for that further, the structure or the pattern to come to the conclusion. So this is my view in DXY, and let's move on to Euro USD. And I already presented nearly the 20 charts for that new Happy New Year gift, and I have already shared in a lot of FP pages in my groups, Telegram groups, and in my one of the forum what I'm the community member for that. So nearly I have already did only the positional charts. It's nearly the weekly charts, you can say about that. It's only the weekly chart analysis I did from that different broker, that is Euro USD, it's IDC. I have already did that. So these are all my you can play, you can keep this, because a lot of people's didn't know how to analyze the positional chart and how to do the intermediate trade. According to that, I go through the monthly, then weekly, then daily, afterward 4 hours, 1 hour, and the 15 minutes, like that. And I already covered that kind of top to bottom analysis in that part 11 ABC. So you just go through that. If I have found I need time for that, once again I need to explain apart from this chart for that previous what I posted. I can make a video also again within this month. Then I can updated my video on the YouTube. So that may be a helpful to a lot of people's who didn't patience to read this chart. So nearly all the pairs what we are covering, right, all the pairs I did already, nearly 18 to 20, I think so. So 20 charts I already shared my view in all positional. Okay, so let's move on to GBP USD. So now the 1 hour chart, and as I informed, it's already reached the 1.6. so now what is that view for this week or coming weeks? So far there is a A. So this A, B, C is a B and C. So either the C wave is already completed here and we are in the WXY formation, then it can be WX, A, B, C, it can come down and declining to this zone. Otherwise, if it is a B and C contains a 5-way structure, means this could be the end of the wave 1 and we are in the 2, then 3, 4, 5, and it will break that 1.14. My positional target to break this low. So either this is A, B, C, and C contains a 5-way structure, and this is the wave 1, means 2, 3, 4, 5, and it will break this. Otherwise, if it is the fundamental news is very strong in the GBP and dollar is again in the correction mode, means there is a chances for making to break this channel, equidistant channel. Later onwards it can go up to 1.39 also, but that is not a guaranteed. So expecting this, I'm not to be in buy side. We need to be in only in sell side, because one correction is got completed. Either we don't know whether the C wave contains of 5-way structures, or it is already ended here and it could be a WXY formation, or it could be again A, B, C as a zigzag pattern, and again one more zigzag can happen, is a double zigzag in the connecting wave. So a lot of possibilities, we have to wait for this, but only I will took only the sell trade setup. So for this week, if it is getting keep on rejecting in this equidistant channel, the top line as a resistance, and if it is breaks this, definitely it will be a downside. Otherwise, if it is breaks this, and there is a lot of chances it can break here. One second, break this and retest it, and again it did like this. So there is a definitely what I said, this could be a W, this could be the connecting wave, it could be the X, and later onwards the Y wave to the downside. But this connective wave, it could be anything else. It could be a simple connecting wave, or it could be again the complex correction wave like Australian dollar, US dollar, so AU, or it could be the NCAD, what I had already explained that, or it could be AJ, CJ, everything we can be a that connecting wave may be a little bit complex correction also, or sometimes we expecting the complex corrections and it will do only the simple, and we may miss this opportunity also, like how I miss the gold. I'm having the positions, but even though I'm expecting for the 1845 to 1850, and it so far it is not yet reached, so I will explain that in that gold analysis. So as of now, I'm looking only for that. See, one correction is got completed, right? So this correction is got completed. For this connecting wave, we need 1, 2, 3. Later onwards, 1, 2, 3. So this is the format what we are expecting. But sometimes what it will happen here is, it could be A, B, C, right? A, B, C. And we finished this one. So this is the connecting wave, means in the three-way structure, simply it can do like this. So either this connecting wave could be a very small also. So if it did like, because if it is a double zigzag, the correction may be a connecting wave could be very small, and we are already in that. For example, here is exactly the 38.2. So there is a chances for making the double zigzag. It's a B, C, right? One zigzag is completed. So that could be a connecting wave, means again one more A, B, and C. Or else it could be a zigzag. This could be also that somewhat flat correction. Maybe again here also we can make a flat correction also. So, or it could be a triangle in that pattern here. So see, we have to understand the concept. That's it. So one correction is got completed. So we are in the connecting wave. Either it could be a simple, or it could be a complex correction, or it could be a triangle. So what we have to do is, we have to trade according to the trend side. So this trend side is a downtrend, right? So it is making a lower low in the bigger chart. So why we need to be a buy side for the positional? I'm talking about only the positional and the swing trader. So I'm only concentrating only in this trend side, only in the sell side. So let's wait for this what I have explained. So let's move on to Australian dollar. So the same pattern what I said, right? One impulse got completed. Either here it is completed, or here it is completed. And I have explained that last video also. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it is allowed for the diagonal triangle. It can meet the wave 1 and wave 4 can meet, overlap in the diagonal pattern. It is in the starting, if it is a leading diagonal. So it could be anything, right? So whether this is the end of the the 5-way structure as per in the smaller time frame, or if it is in bigger time frame, it could be the weekly time frame. This could be the end of that 5-way structure, or this could be the end of the A. After the 3-way structure is got completed, and in one impulsive wave. So this impulsive wave could be a double zigzag, or it could be a start of the impulsive wave to the downside also, as I said in that GBP USD. One A is completed, whether this is a simple correction or this B can be a triangle, or it could be irregular flat formation, and then it can come to the downside also. It's like a UCAD. We are looking for the bullish, but it can be that connecting wave be a little bit deeper correction also. So now what I'm expected here in that I will show you the 1 hour chart. Somewhat here it's A is got, see I am using the word somewhat because I'm not so much concentrated in the wave counts. I'm looking only for that structure, or only I'm talking about that, but I will give the importance more structure only for the structures, not for the wave counts. But that is also important, you have to understand that, but that is also most important. But for what I will do is only first of all I need to look for the structures. See, this is looking like A, B and C. So this is the correction part. So 1 A is got completed, B is already got completed, and C is already did, and it's a ending diagonal in that wedge formation, the 5 wave structures 1 2 3 4 and 5. So 1 A B C is got completed. We didn't know, because whether this is the end of the correction part and we on the downwards, as I said, it's a B and we on the 1 2. So if it is a third wave, it can come to the downside immediately. 1 2, so 3 4 5, and my target of 0.555 can be break. But if we look into that, if it is keep graining into the higher side, what I have explained here. So for this in the 1 hour chart, I will switch to the 1 hour. See here it looks like, here it's looking like a 5-way structure, right? See, these kind of nowadays a lot of confusions here, the price action it is doing. Previous, if it is in 5-way structure, we can expect the 3-way structure, but nowadays the 3-way it looks like a 5-way structure, but we can calculate this as a ABC is a ABC is a B, and C also here in this, right? So we have to wait. But what is our positional trend? It's a downtrend. We need to enter the trade only in the sell. So if you need to look to enter here, it's a perfect entry here. It's already broken the wedge, a retest, and then it came to the downside nicely. So if you are looking for the positional trade, where you have to place the stop loss, this is the stop loss for the target of 5.5, right? So nearly, if you go for here, it's a 7270, it's nearly 300 pips target stop loss, and you can look for that near 1500. It's a 1:2 or 1:3. So if you are looking for that kind of trades, otherwise if you are looking for the shorter term, you can just go for this trade, making this as a stop loss. And what is our target? Nearly, if it is a 5-way structure or ABC, if we can make it as a 50% correction or 61.8 correction, this is the target, right? It's already reached. A lot of people will do 38.2 because if it is a double zigzag, and we have to look for this correction also, not only this Fibonacci, right? See, whether the structure is going on correctly. If we are Elliott wave traders, right, 1 2 3 4 5, even though, and we may confused, so we can exit our positions also. If this is a 3-way structure, 1 2 3 4 5, and later onwards it's come to the downside, here it's also a little bit one running flat, and then it came to the downside. So now for me, it's in the bigger picture, it looks like it could be 1 2 3 4 and 5. So this could be the leading diagonal. Now A, B and C. After that, I'm expecting this one. So what we have to do, that to target, if you are a shorter term target, we have to do this as a shorter term target, 786. So that is also the 618 for this previous swing. So we have to exit at 7.1 and the major support zone also here. So like that, you have to trade in the shorter term. But I won't trade shorter term because I have a lot of works apart from this trading also. And I keep on watching a lot of times. I will eager to trade to catch the 1000 pips. Like that only I will trade. My mindset is like that only. So most of the time I keep on watching and I'm doing analysis and keep on posting and have a mentoring. So a lot of things I'm doing apart from this trading also. So I allow to form the structure. That is why I keep on informing that allow the structure to form. That will be the beautiful to create. The market is creating a one art. So you have to just listen to that, enjoy that structure patterns, and then you can take a trade. Watch like an eagle. So now one simple correction is got completed, right? So what will be the another? It can be like this, and one more high is also possible. What I explained here. Or this is the end of the correction, and it can be a second wave and third wave can shoot, and this could be the leading diagonal of wave 1. So this intermediate wave for the third, it could be the start of the intermediate wave for the third. So 1 2 3 4 5, like that it can keep going to the downside, like euro USD. It is keep compounding in the 5-way structures like that. It could be here 1 2. So here also 1 2 3 4 5. After this 1 2, so this is the bigger third, and then consolidation 4 and 5. So the same pattern happen in the euro USD. For example, I will show you that what did happen here. Intermediate wave 1 2 3, and we are in the fourth wave. So after once the completion of the 5 wave, that could be the 1 2 3 after the bigger consolidation for the fourth, and one more 5 to break this low. That's it. Simple. It looks like simple, but if it did the market, if it did like this, everybody will blind. It can't do anything. I'm not saying, see, this are the possibilities I'm talking about that. So what are the most possibility? You can see, and you can see if the 10 trades, if your possibilities, if you are trading according to your possibilities, 6 to 7 trades, if you hit also, it is more than sufficient for you if you are what you are losing. Or for example, if you took the trade according to the 1:2 risk reward, if you are losing the 7 trades also, so 7%, right? If it is making the one trade setup for the 1%, makes it 7%. If the 3 trades goes according to your view, that will be 6%. 3 trades hit your target and 7 trades hit your loss. So that could be 7%, and this could be the 6%. The whole 10 trades, you lose only 1%. You have to understand this concept. These are all Elliott waves. Is a major theory what I'm using. Apart from that, we have to do maths. Fundamental, it's a fund managing, how to manage the funds according to the risk reward. But you have to manage the losing positions also. You need to learn about the capability or ability to do manage the losing positions. So only if it comes only in the experiences, those are all comes only in the experiences. If you know the destination only, you will be very patient. If you know the destination, until you don't have any patience, you can't if you didn't know the destination, you can't be a patience. So we know, and I'm talking about this trade setup right from the past 2 years, taking this trade setup right past 2 years. So how we have to trade means like that only I'm trading. I do according to my trade plans. Lot of people's right in the before it's declining here, lot of people do it. So 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3, and we are in the fourth, and it can shoot from here to make the fifth wave. See, I won't allow that. My mindset and my trade setup is entirely based on that monthly chart. It's a monthly chart, not the shorter term. So okay, it's diverging from that AUD. Okay, so now we can again you can touch that AU, and then we can move for that. So here we can be expect the triangle or irregular flat formation, or this could be the 1 2, it's beyond the 2, and then the 3 4 5, or it could be the A is completed and beyond the B, means it can be an irregular flat, or it could be a triangle and one more to the downside. But my all the targets to the downside only. So let's move on to New Zealand dollar. Same pattern, nothing changed. One ABC is A. So here I had already explained several times. I no need to waste my time. It looks like somewhat 5 waves, and it looks somewhat, we have to accept this as a 3-way structures. I have explained, and we are in that 1416 here. It's not it, it's already almost. So if it comes like this in the 5-way structure, this is also acceptable for this. ABC is a B, C is a B, and one more C to the downside. So it can be anything. So what is my positional view is the same thing. It has to break that 5-4. But now here, it is not yet broken this low here, but it's a strong impulsive, and we can consider as a truncated also. Sometimes I have explained, but I never seen the truncated. So whether this could be the truncated in the smaller time frame, or it could be this A, B, C is a B, and C 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the ending diagonal pattern. It is already completed. Here there is a chances. So now it's A, B, C, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this could be the leading diagonal to the downward side, and one more 3-way structure, and it keep grinding to the downside only. So we are in that corrections only. Every pullback is an opportunity to short. That's it. And if you are short without knowing anything, market can happen, and it can do like this also, what I have explained the last week also. So it can again retest that 7080 also, and then again it came to the downside. But the bigger picture is in the downside. It can be anything. The pattern can happen, and then it can be break to the downside. So now we can move it. I will show you that this one. 1 second, I will check my, yeah, it's recording. So UCAD. So UCAD, I have explained that last week also. So again, I will do this. It's a 3-way structure. Here also the 3-way structure. Here also the 3-way structure. So again, what we can expect? One impulsive wave, A, B, C. Otherwise, it can be also again the 3-way structure. So then this will become the connecting wave. Again, one more 3-way structure to the downside. So this is the regular possibilities what we are expecting. So what it will do, if it is did like this, happy, but it won't do like that what we are expecting, right? So market will do like this, and again it will be 5-way structure or 3-way structure. So this part will become a running flat, and if you are expecting the running flat, it can go above this and it will become expanded flat, and either it can be a running flat or it can be a expanded flat. So this kind of formation we are expecting. So here also one, we can calculate this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as a leading diagonal also. And later onwards, what I am expecting, the 3-way structures to the downside, and again the bullish scenario. So we are expecting to this target what it will do, right? Unexpected, what we are expecting, we are so happy. So this is the A, this is the B, and this is the wave 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 second, yeah, 4 and 5 we are expecting. According to, we are getting everything, get ready. 1 second, yeah, according to the fib retracement. Okay, so 1 second, yeah. So the third wave can be 1618. So it has to reach this one, or at least 1272, and later onwards we are expecting this, and we kept the proper trade setup, and we can place the stop loss, everything. So we are expecting this. So this is A, B, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But what market will do, it can go here, and later onwards it can do like this, and you will blame the Elliott wave, what the hell is doing here. So, and I already shown this here previous itself, and later onwards from here it can go high. So then this will become A, B, C is a B, C is a B, A, B, C is a C. So this is W, X, Y. or sometimes it can be a three-way structure, and sometimes it can be a five-way structure also. Without making the three-way structure, it can be a five-way structure. So this is a flat correction in that B wave, or it can be a second wave also. So if we measured here exactly at the 1272, it can come to the downside, and the later onwards it will took all your profits or all your stop loss, and it will shoot from here. So you need to understand, that's the only thing, you need to go deep. There is no 100% there is a conclusion in this kind of Elliott wave patterns. The price action, and we need to the character of that B or X. That's it. If you understand the B, it won't be very simple, but it may be simple. So whether this is the start of C wave, or it could be the B wave inside this B wave also, or it could be X wave. Like that, you need to think all the possibilities. Then only you can be a successful trader. Let's move on to next, USD Jpy. See, I already explained that several times. USD Jpy do lot of irregular flats. So for what I exactly I exited my position at 116.20. Perfectly I exited, and inform one of my community member. I am a community member, so I informed to my forum also in that. Nothing simple here. It's a very simple, but we need to understand exactly where it is. 1272. Why I expected this 1272? What I informed that whether this, so for this view, you need to look for the back side, from the left side of the chart. So either this could be a, so this could be the B, 1 2 3 4 5, so C. So in that C way contains a five-way structure. Either we didn't know whether it's a B or C, one is completed and beyond the two, or this could be the wave 1, this could be the wave 2, and this could be the wave 3, and 4 it could be in a running triangle, or it could be a running flat. If it is a triangle, again it can be a consolidation like Euro USD. Later onwards it can shoot from here. For the fifth way, the target of nearly what I said, 118.7 to break. But, and I already informed that also, there is no need to break only this. If it can reject it from this zone also, if it is the ended of the 5 ways within this structure, and it can, if it is aggressive downside also, then the bigger picture will be A, B, C, D, E, and then the bigger structure is to the downside. So if we kept this as a positional, it's a positional means, see what kind of in the monthly chart, see A, B on the B wave, so C wave only to the downside. So if we are looking for the downside market, it's a tricky one, right? It can do like this thing, it will break this also, then this will become A, this will become B, this will become C, or WXY, and here it will do like this, and it will go down up to the upper side as a bigger running flat. The concept, I love that Elliott waves, but you must go deep in that, then only you can understand what I'm trying to explain in that monthly or weekly chart. What the bigger picture, the bigger pattern, where we are in the X wave, right? It's a W or A, or we are in the X wave. So X wave, what it can do, it can go above the high also, or it can be rejected within this zone, and then one more Y way to the break this low. So now come to this one hot chart. Now I'm expecting this one, 214.4 or 114. It can be anything, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, or it could be a triangle also. So if it is a triangle, then we need to neglect this one. If it is a triangle, so definitely we come to know that the target is the 1 2 3. So within this wavelength, we can come to the conclusion nearly 78.6 within that, because it's a wedge formation, then later onwards. So this is how I trading, and I love to trade in UJ, because you know very well, one year I looked for this, sorry, not this, here, 1 year, complete 1 year, 24th March, nearly, yeah, it's nearly 10 months. I love this pattern. The way I labeling and I'm looking the structure in the correction, then only you can catch this. I already informed that, right? 115.3 I exited my 1200 pips, but I will keep exit and enter and exit and enter. I will do that, but even though my target is either it has to close nearly that 118 or it can break that 118.77 also. So that is my target. So 1 2 3, so we are in the fourth wave and one more fifth wave is ahead, so it can breach that 118.66 or it can be declined within that also. So it's all depends upon this formation. So now USD chess, that is also the deeper consolidation, right? So now we didn't know whether this is in the double zigzag, it's a or B, right? So if it is a means this could be the B. So here also I already informed that this is the correction part and it is already ended here. So one three-way structure has got completed. Either this is the three-way structure means we can label, you can go for this blue. So this is the correction and we need this one, or this is ABC. So ABC is a B. It can be a triangle also. One second. Yeah. Whether it is broken means again A. So this could be the B. A, B, C, D, E, and then it can shoot. Or intermediate B can be a triangle and then it can shoot from here to break this low and it can shoot. But what is my bigger picture says? It's to the upper side. It has to break this high. So we are looking for to break this high. What sometimes not all the times, because I know the bigger picture here. So we are on the fourth wave. So for that we are on the triangle, or it could be in a flat correction means it has to break this 1.3150 here, 1.0350 it has to break, or either if it is a triangle also it has to reach that one zone. What my target is now. So I won't expect that it may break this low. So either I am looking only for the upper side, but we are in that intermediate waves in the weekly chart. So now this week the 4-hour chart, it can be the connecting wave. So this could be the connecting wave, maybe connecting wave, and one more high is also possible. Either it can break this or within that kind it can reject it. So then this will become a double correction here. Later onwards I'm expecting this. So the intermediate, it looks like a very to the bearish, whether it is breaking this or this is the B means it could be a ABC. We are, but until the C it is not yet broken this low. So either this could be the wave 1 also. So ABC is a 1 also, or it could be a bigger one and this could be the bigger 2 also. And we are in that intermediate wave third. It can be. See, we have to understand, that's it. Again and again, if I'm keep on saying that understand the picture and the deep means nobody will watch my video. Everybody is looking for that this big trade setups, not for the listening to the learning. Okay, let's move on to this. Either this could be A or B, and we are in that C wave means it could be the 1 or 2 or the intermediate waves. So this is the pattern I'm looking for in the bigger picture. So let's move on to next is HAJ, AUD Jpy. So here, and I have already explained, you just go through. If you are a newcomer, you just go through my previous video of the weekly analysis. Then I have already explained that I won't trade here and it is not safer also. So only if it is breaks the high, then that is a good trade setup I'm looking for. So before that we are in that ABC is a three-way structure, here also one three-way structure. So you forget about this, what the intermediate wave, and if you pass this and If you are looking for this and I'm making the mistake, means it may be, but I'm not update. I didn't updated this once. Frankly, I will tell you, I didn't update it. So don't find the mistakes in the wave count in my chart. I'm just doing that analysis for the educational purposes only. And if you did found, I'm not the responsibility for this. I didn't updated the chart. So this is the A, this could be the B, and beyond that C wave, and it is not yet broken this low. So A, B, C. So either the D is already completed, or it could be again the complex correction it can do, and one more three-way structure for the E, or this is the D and one more three-way structure, and it is keep graining within this trend line, and it can shoot from here also. So then this is a Y, and this could be the X, and one more A, B, C to the 92 or 94. It can be available here. So let's move on to the next CAD JPY. The same pattern, same, nothing changed here. So either there is a chances for making one more low to break this, and it can do here, and one more low and one more high. So what it will be? It's a triangle. That's it. And last week also I didn't delete this last week analysis. So now see, I'm keep on watching only for the bigger picture. I'm not a shorter term, and I'm not an intraday trader. So if you are regularly what you are doing for only the positional wave, you can just listen to me. If you are an intraday trader, it's a waste of time for 1 hour. It's just increase my watch list only, watching time. So here it's a 1A, so A, B, C, B, and one impulsive wave C. So either this could be then expanded triangle, and we can look for this to break. So that is what I'm expecting. So later onwards one impulsive wave, or if it is going to the upper side, but immediately it won't break. As per my bias, it won't break immediately. It will consolidate here, and then only it can shoot, and we will get the clear picture in this in the coming weeks. So we can move for New Zealand CAD. The same, everything it remains same. It is in consolidation. See, it is not yet broken the previous low. So still I'm expecting that one more high is also possible, or it could be a like this kind of structure. So you forget about this. Apologies, sincere apologies for this. I didn't delete the previous weeks, and I am not doing that stocks in India for the Indians also pre-market predictions. I was too busy in my other works. I have already informed that. Sorry for that. For the if you are watching that Indian stocks also. So I will try to make today the video because it's a weekend. So I'm already getting ready for that to make a video, because the past week only I did for each and every day without missing. So now one, but here it's a little bit cracky. Here is it's a tricky, right? So whether this is a impulsive wave, and here also it's looking like a five-way structure. That is why it's confusing in this kind of cross currencies while trading. So I need a bigger clear picture. That's it. So whether this is a, so this is the B, and if we can consider this as a 1, 2, 3 means my mind is not allowing, because it looks like a clear five-way structure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here also. So I'm expecting one five-way structure here, one five-way structure like this. Then this could be a, this could be the B, and this could be the C, and one more low to break this. After that it can be a correction. So then A, so B, C, D, E, and then again it may. But my bias is only to the downside. Only to the downside to break this 8015. But before it is going, it won't reach immediately. So either if it is an A, so I'm looking for that A, B, C means it's somewhat here it's missing. The structure is missing. So we have to wait for this, because here it's looking like a five-way structure. This only worry me. This impulsive wave, and here also it's impulsive wave. But I know, I'm not allowing this, whether this is making this as a three-way structure. The C is very small, even though. So let's wait for this to confirm. But the bigger picture says is only to the downside. So let's move on to Euro New Zealand. Same, I need to allow this to break this channel also. Exactly, it is getting rejecting here in this equidistant channel. So either it is in the irregular flat formation, and we can see, or it could be a triangle here. It can be anything. So A, B, C, D, E, and then one more down to the downside is also possible. So let's wait for this. New Zealand. I think we can watch for this. Yeah, CAD. Yeah, finished. New Zealand CAD finished. Euro New Zealand. Yeah, I already ticked this one. GXY. EU, GU, AU, NU, UCAD, UJ, UCHF, AJ, CJ, NCAD, Euro New Zealand. So now let's move on to US30. Yeah. So it's doing the same thing. It's already broken the high, and here I expected the three-way structure, but it already did that five waves. Here the five waves. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Clearly it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the 5 waves in, so looking like the formation of this kind of leading diagonal, and we are in that correction part. Later onwards, once it reached the 35 400 or 35 maybe, if it is a deeper, and then I'm expected to the upper side. So then this will become a fourth wave is already got completed here, and we are on the fifth wave. The 5-way structure is got completed. So this could be the wave 1 of 5-way structure, and we are expecting the second wave, and later onwards 3, 4, and 5. So I need this kind of 5-way structure, this kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-way structure here. So in that the wave 1 is already completed. Here also the same leading diagonal. So we are already got here and expecting the second wave. So second wave is very small, like this it can happen. Later onwards expecting the third wave. Otherwise we have to wait for this for the confirmation also, because sometimes what happens, we are allowing this for that 1272 or 1414. So after this three-way structure, it can bounce to up to this, and again it's making that a 5-way structure. One simple three-way structure. Later onwards, again it can, from here also there is a chances for making this, and then this 4 will be here, and one more fifth way is again. So this fourth wave is still, it is an active, or it is already completed here, and we are on the fifth way. That is the one we have to look for, only the buy trade setup, not for the sell trade setup. So let's move on to Bitcoin, Bitfinex. So now, as I informed here, the previous, what I expected is this will be the three-way structure, and again whether we are in that A, B, C, it's already did, and here also it's did the three-way structure. It's already broken this high. So now another three-way structure, it is already broken this low. So we can expect again one three-way structure, or it can be a 5-way structure. So then this will become the connecting wave, and one more low is also available, but not to break this. If it is breaks also, again the fourth wave is in that formation of expanded flat. It's already broken the high, so again there will be a possible chances for expanding flat, or it could be a running flat if it is again bounce from this zone. So let's move on to copper. I will finish the copper. And copper, I have explained that in the deeper. I will show you for one of my follower the weekly chart. So the weekly chart remains So WXABC. So clearly this is the Y is already got completed and we are on the connecting wave for the further upside, because here in the bigger picture one ABC is got completed, right? It's a WXY, and either this could be the what I explained is that it could be the double bracketed W and we are on the connecting wave for the further high. So that could be again Z also, or it could be again the double bracketed Y also. So this is the roughly the bigger picture, but in the weekly chart we are on the bigger correction. So the correction is got not yet completed, it's just started. So now I'm expecting this one ABC is got completed. After this one completion is a connecting waves already completed. I'm looking for one correction, that's it. So either it is going to reach this within this one 3.6 here what I have mentioned 3.6, but sometimes what it will do here, it can be getting rejected in the 3.8 also. So one correction is got completed. So WXY later onwards it can be again the connecting wave and again one more downside. It may be like this, but after this correction, if you are expecting the bigger picture and the one correction is got completed, and if we can expect this one, it may also. But my target here, what I'm expecting, because the X wave and all the commodities I'm looking for, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, that is a commodity currencies, and it is a very well correlation with the copper, because copper mines in that Australia and the major is Chinese is a customer, and they are all iron ores using copper. Everything it is imported to the China, exporting to the China, and China is a big buyer. So if that Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar, why I'm watching to the downside for the 0.54 and 55, copper can be to the going to the downside. It is correlated to the head. So that means it's everything it is in the iron ore and copper, it is major depend on that Australian government and New Zealand, right? So in my view, see, it is 100%, it's not a true, just and simple what I heard from other mentors and other friends and reading the books like that. I just sharing my knowledge, it is not 100% sure. So either that Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar, it's going to the sea of what my target is 5.5 and 5.4. At that time copper can be a decline and it can reach my target of 3.6. But what it is doing here, that is the one question you have to understand, right? So in the 4-hour chart it looks like, sorry, yeah, now one impulsive is got completed here to the downside, and we already mentioned that it's a 5-way structure. Now one impulsive and one corrective got completed and one impulsive is got completed. So either this could be the connecting wave and we are in the downtrend also, whether it is going to reach the 3.6 or it can reaching to break only this and then again can be bounce also. So for approximately my target, if it is that clear direction and it is in means, that is why I have mentioned that 3.8, and I have mentioned that it can reject from the 3.8 also. So careful to watch the intermediate wave of C, of Y or W, right? So for this, either it could be bigger also. I'm not see for this one. I will show you that in my daily. For this A, this is the B, C is very bigger, right? So 1 2 3 4 5. So it can be WX. So whether we don't know whether this is a what we are trading for, it's a ABC is a ABC is a B, and ABC is a C. I mentioned as a W, and this could be the X. So I'm expecting ABC. So it could be a Y also, or 1 2 3 4 5. If it did that 5-way structure, it can be A also, 1 2 3 4 5. If it reached the 3.6, that could be A. After that B and C. So it can be anything, but the one structure is remaining to the downside, then later on it will be bullish. So what happened if it is not again? One second. Yeah, yeah. So if it goes again here, it can be, but no need to break this, because we already calculated this as a W and X. So if it is goes above that, what will be the next? It could be the irregular flat of X, and then the Y can be like this. It will took all the stop loss. You have to mind this. We are in the X wave, bigger X. It's a double bracketed X. We are in that. The 1 5-way structure is got completed. After that we are on X. So it can be again, it will shoot and it will trigger all the stop loss, and then again it can come to the downside. So this is my view. My view is nearly 2 to 3 possibilities I already explained. So next is gold. We will finish with gold. We can look for that silver. So otherwise you can go for US oil, crude. See, my target is already explained, right? 91. And what I did here is I already booked my, again, that 75% of my, I booked that from here. One is 69. Later onwards I booked at 72. Later onwards I exited at say 80. I exited my position nearly 25%. I'm just holding. So now what I can, it could be, see, sometimes if we look, I will just hide all those things. Sometimes it looks like ABC is a ABC is a B, so it could be ABC also. So there is a chances. So why we can, and I already informed that in the bigger picture it can be a triangle also. So either if it is a triangle means A, B, C, D, E, or if it is breaks the high, that could be irregular flat formation. It can be anything. Here is a right. Third is already completed. We didn't know whether this is the fourth is completed here or still it is ahead. So either if it is a triangle means it definitely it has to get rejected from this zone. So I exited my 75% of my position, just only 25, but I can exit that also in any time. So now if it is getting rejected in this zone and again it is retesting this zone, once again I will delete this. It's a little bit distraction here. Yeah. So it is no need to reach only this zone. It can be declined from here also. So if it did like this, I will be again in the buy side in this zone again for the target to here. We don't know whether, see, this could be the triangle formation also, and then again it can shoot. So A, B, C, D, E, and if we are looking for that like this kind of triangle, it can shoot like ABC is a ABC is a B, and C. It can be break this high. Later onwards it can come to the downside also. It can be anything. It's a bigger correction. It will turn on to the bigger correction also. So then this is a B, C, D, E, and then one more high is also possible. Or it could be a irregular flat formation. But anyway, if it is a irregular flat formation, I'm expecting this one. If it is a irregular flat formation, at least 786 for this wavelength. Otherwise, if it is a triangle, then you know very well about how to trade the triangle. If you are Elliott waves, it's a beautiful pattern in the Elliott waves. But I love that irregular flats than the triangle. So next is silver, and we will finish with gold, right? So I'm expecting the same. Here it is keep rejecting in this zone, right? The equidistant, and this is the middle part of the channel trend line. So wait for this. Again one more high possible. Later onwards one more downside. So either, as I informed, that if we kept this as it is B, it won't be very simple in my view, in my bias, in my experiences. So allow this to reach up to that 19.7 to come to below the trade around the 19. It has to break the $20, then later onwards it can be a triangle or it could be an irregular flat. So ABC, here it's a one impulsive wave. So ABC is a B and again one impulsive wave. So this will become A, B, C, D, E and one more to the downside. Otherwise, if it is a B, C like this will become an irregular flat. So the B will become here or here for the irregular flat and one more to the downside. It's everything, it is simple until if you apply. That's it. So next is gold. So gold, I expected, right? And last week also I informed that exactly it bounced from here and it is not yet broken the high. I expected to break it may break this high. And what I explained, I will just once again I will repeat that previous analysis. Here I thought, right, from here I expected this zone, but again it rejected and it not yet broken this. So what I thought, it may rejected from this zone also. Again I expected, but what happened, again it broke the all this low. So still now it is valid. It is not, see, it is not, I'm talking about, it is still chances for making the high, because I didn't, my order I have already placed at 1845 to trigger this, because this is an impulsive wave and here we did that one impulsive wave to the downside and we are in the A. So we are in the B wave, it can be anything, but here you have to understand my bias is it can be reached up to that 1845, it may or may not. I'm looking for this, but even though if this is an irregular flat formation, the C, if it is already completed, means this will be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, all the pairs, it's a leading diagonal, one more A, B, C and then one more downside. Then we have to look it for this is the A, this is the B. So C, it can be 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So it can be like this also. So A, B and C, it went simple, but the structure here, why I'm still expecting this means this ABC is a ABC is a B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the C wave could be the wedge formation and this could be the here it's a A, this could be the B and it will took all the stop loss and one more C is also possible in the 5-way structure and then one more low. This is what the pattern I'm expecting, but two possibilities, either because I'm already having a short position at 1790 and I already booked the profit at 1790 for what I shorted at 1814 and 1805. So still I'm having the short position at 1790. So if it is goes from here also, I won't worry. And if it is goes here also, my order, sell order may trigger, but this is the strict stop loss of 1878. 1878 is my stop loss for the target of 1720 and it could be maybe around 1620 also, there is a chances. So it's a trading is a little bit slow. Yeah, see, we are expecting for that bigger triangle A, B, C, D and E, but and I already informed that the all the possibilities, this could be the W, this could be the X. So A, B and C, it can break all the stop loss and it will trigger all the fresh sells and immediately it can be like this also. So then this is the A, this is the B and this is the C. So W, X, Y and this is the A, this is the B and C, or this could be W, X and Y. Later onwards, one downward. It lot of possibilities we have to think. That's it, simple. If it everything, if it I explain, it's very simple and you will feel the aha moment. But while applying the trade, even me also, it's very struggling, because see, I already placed that order, right? I will just hide all those strings. I placed the order here 1845, but that is why I entered the trade before that also. 1790 also I entered, because I didn't know whether this is the running flat and I'm expecting for this, but it is doing a little bit complex correction. But once the stop loss is placed, and it's a good risk reward, but it's only 1:1, I already informed that, because I'm looking for the $70 and placing this also $70, but I already booked the profits nearly $20. So that's it's almost 1:1 only, but it's not a good trade setup. But even though the stop loss is already placed, right? So no need to worry. And the bigger picture, my target is what? 1375 to 1400. So if you place unnecessarily at 17, 1870 also, see, I'm giving the stop loss only for you, not for me. I won't place any stop loss. So why I'm not doing this means, see, market, if it is goes from here also, if it did like this, there is a chances. Why there is a chances? And I have informed, this is the A, this is the B and C. So this is the A, this is the B and C five-way structure, and it can break this 1878, sorry, 1917 also. Later onwards, this is the A, this is the, sorry, it's a W, this is the X. So A, B and C, and it will trigger all that stop loss, and then again to the come to the downside. See, lot of possibilities I'm viewing. So how you have to apply, where you have to trade. That's it. Simple. So I think you enjoyed my analysis. I covered everything without fail anything. So hope you enjoyed this. And in the new year, it brings you a lot of profits, and you can learn something, and you can feel the aha moment in my stream in the video. So thanks a lot for watching, sharing. And I'm not allowing to comment for my videos. Is unwanted like this, lot of happenings to feel bad also, so I am not allowing that. So anyway, you are following me as a Telegram as well as in Facebook pages and some communities like that. So thanks for that, and we will see you in the next week at the same time. Bye.